This is Kieran or Hailborn. I have just spent an hour and a half trying to make Bellwright work, and it doesn't like my beautiful 49-inch ultra wide screen, it seems. I actually had to go into some pretty complicated settings. Well, they're complicated for me. Somebody who knows how to do this stuff probably could do it in 2 minutes. But I had to use some chat GPT and figure out exactly what was going on. And essentially, according to Chatty over here, Bellwright does not like the weird ultra wide-ish resolution with the VSync and the DX12 swap chain. So I had to have chat create a whole new file. You can see that file here. If other people are having this issue, shoot me a DM and I will either attach this file so that you guys can copy and paste it into something. I'll figure that out too, and I'll let you know. But I want to get back to what I was trying to do earlier and play some Bellwright. So we are streaming. I want to make sure we're recording. We are good. Let me get my Elgato working. Oh, now, oh, there we go. Okay. Now we're working. All right. I'm working with what I got. All right. So, boom, Bellwright. What I had intended on doing today is introducing myself, introducing Bellwright. That got a little difficult. So, let's just start over. I got my little bit of coffee left. I got an Athletic Brewing non-alcoholic beer. I got some pizza, and I'm gonna stream for at least an hour or so. Now, so I'm Hailborn. I'm gonna be playing some Bellwright. I had not set up my Twitch properly, and I've reset it up. So now I can record the VODs and do clips. So I'm gonna restart the whole thing for a third time. So, as I just mentioned, I have been playing this game. We're going to delete the Hailborn profile. It's gone. Now I have no choice but to start over. So let's go. New game. Let's take off my armor. All right. That's a lot more muscly than I am. So we're going to make him a little chubby. Yeah, he's getting a little chubby because I'm a little chubby right now. Height, head size, shoulder width. I got good shoulders, not as defined as his. So let's shrink those a little bit. All right, arm length. Yeah, I guess that's about right. I got a normal size head, so that's all good. So we're gonna go to the head. Skin color, yeah, that looks right. Let's see, cheek definition. I got kind of chubby cheeks underneath this beard, so we're gonna. Oh, that's forehead. Let's not change the forehead. Cheek definition. That's kind of making it sallow. I think that's the right word. That's way too chubby. So, all right, there we go. We got some chubby cheeks. Cheek heights. I do have high cheekbones. So let's see. That's going down. All right, there we go. Up. Cheek width. Yeah, mine stick out a little bit. Uh, yeah, there we go. That's fine. Jaw definition. All right. Jaw definition. I got an okay jawline. Jaw height. Yeah, that works. Chin size. I have a big chin, but it's not really well defined. Chin depth. So let's bring the depth in. Yeah. Okay, cool. Eyes will work on down below a little bit. All right. Eyebrow width. No. No. We're going to keep that normal. Height is fine. Depth is fine. Sockets, we're not going to touch. Nose. All right. Nose height. I feel like I have a small nose. All right, nose width. We're gonna make him smaller. Nose depth. What's that do? Oh no, it doesn't. Mine doesn't really go in. All right, there we go. It's kind of pointy. All right, lip curve, we're not going to touch. All right, so let's move down. Ears. All right. Got normal ears. You can't see them. Yeah, let's just make this guy a little unique. All right, hairstyle. I do have hair underneath this hat. It's a bit bushier than it should be. Not that long. Oh, yeah, I do that sometimes, just for a little fun. Yeah. All right, hang on. Here's a longer one. All right, let's start there. Nope. I do have a fade, but oh, there you go. All right, that's actually what my hair looks like right now. Longer in front. So we're gonna go with that. That looks good. All right, I do have a beard and a mustache. Now that I'm building games and working in MetaHuman, they are two different things. You've got your beard and you have your mustache. So let's find one that fits me, not a goatee style. Yep, no, that guy right there. And I have a beard. Ooh, there you go. That's the one. All right. Facial hair primary color. I have dark hair, but I do have a lot of gray. Ooh, that's too gray. Feel like their primary and their secondary colors are backwards because that looks better. All right, we'll remember that. Eyebrow style. All right, eyebrows. I got big bushy eyebrows, and if I didn't shave in between, I would have a unibrow. That should totally be an option. Unibrow. All right, that works. We're gonna do the same color. Let's make that a little darker because my eyebrows haven't gone gray yet. They probably will, but they haven't yet. All right, there we go. That's fine. Makeup, not gonna wear any. Eyes. Oh, you know what? Where's hair color? Oh, I missed it. All right, let's try what I did. Oh, that was ratio. So let's change that. No, okay. My hair is not that gray. I want it to be close. No, my hair is darker. There we go. Okay, so darker. Actually, that works. That works really well. Yeah, different light, gets shinier, gets darker. I like that a lot. Let's see. Ooh, like that. All right, we're good. Yeah, that works. That works well. All right, eyeballs. Let's get in a little closer. All right, so we've got left eye color and left eye lightness. I have dark eyes. All right, so that's very light, but that'll let us pick the right color or not. Oh, there's a brown. Yeah, that's a brown. That works. All right, so we're gonna make my eyes match because I don't have that cool different color eye thing going on. All right, so there's my character. He's a little chubby. Works for me. I like it. All right, character's name. We are going to create Halborn. Then we're gonna hit play. We are ready to start the game. So, as I mentioned, it just took me an hour and a half to figure out why Bellwright wasn't launching. And it was because of my giant monitor. I really enjoy playing on the giant monitor. So we're going to play on it as much as we can. And hopefully Bellwright will fix the issues uh, with the launch and I won't need, I can change everything back to their settings so that we can play, and then you won't be able to see like my little bar here. And I could probably change that to just the view screen, but I don't really mind that you can see what do I have? Discord, Sonos, Photoshop, Epic Games Launcher, Unreal. Those are all things that a lot of people have anyway. Nothing's up that you shouldn't see. So let's play some game. Now, as I mentioned, I've played this game through, not through, I've only started it a few different times. I'm going to switch up my mouse. But if you haven't, we'll play the game a little slowly so you guys can see what's going on. I'll try to describe what I'm doing and why I'm doing it while I'm doing it. That sounds complicated to me. And I need to decide if I like where my webcam is or if I think I should put it down at the bottom. I kind of think I should put it down at the bottom because whatever. You're not here to watch me. You're here to watch me play a game. Helpless whore. Where's my mouse? Got two mice, and now I'm not seeing any. Doesn't look like nighttime. I've been sitting for a little bit too long, and I got a standing desk for a reason, so now I'm standing. Yeah, that still looks good. There's probably an easier way to pan and tilt my camera. Figure that out later. I'm still learning how to stream. Clearly, you can see I don't have a whole lot of streams up. You can still hear me, so that's good. Oh, there we go. Mouse is working. All right, cool. Gonna tab out of this for a quick second. Perfect. That's on. Restream. Just going to the chat so I can read if anybody is messaging. Nobody is. All right. This mouse, going back up there, going on my preferred mouse. Still another Dell Alienware, but it's the older one. I have the newer one. And all right, we're in the game. New game. So I already know some of the things that are over here. Just to start, we're going to go and grab these. 100-year-old woman, yeah. That happened a whole lot in medieval times that women, men, anybody would live to 101 years old. I imagine things that did live to 101, whales, sharks, that's about it. Clams, definitely. Ming the clam was alive in the medieval times, and then we killed it by opening it up. I think it was Ming. Pretty sure. Yeah. Might look that up later. All right, so I just picked up some materials. You can see that on the left-hand side. I do have a weapon, and when I first started playing this game, I didn't know that I started with that. And it seemed like the last time I did a restart, I didn't start with anything. So now that's cool because I don't have to rush to build anything. If I'm attacked, I can simply defend myself. I don't have an axe, but a weapon is good. I also think that some of the quest line changed. Now, I know this is a building game, it's a survival game. I need to collect some stuff. And I already know that there should be either some bronze or some iron hanging out, or not bronze, but bronze and copper. Oh, tin. That's what I meant. All right. So you need tin and you need copper in order to make bronze. That's just not meteorology. That's weather. Meteorology. I think that's right. I studied archaeology. I should know, but I don't. Meteorology. I'm not saying it right. Whatever. That is basic. There we go. Some copper. That's some basic meteorology. I think I'll figure out how to say that, but it's basic metal blending, putting things together so that they can work, so that they can make other metals. And so I know I need those. So I'm going to pick those up. Now, one thing I really like about this game is yes, your inventory is limited, but it's not only by weight. The weight is shown and illustrated uh, by size of items. So later on, after you see, I'm going to pick up some logs. Logs take up 9 blocks. Metal takes up 2. Food takes up 1. So I really like that. Um, when you're doing when you're putting things into boxes, so this is Herndeen, this is the starting village. When you're putting things into boxes, uh, it does the same thing, but it stacks items and it tells you how many inventory slots are left. Now for quests, you can see on the bottom right hand side that there are apostrophes, and that is how you see who you're getting quests from. Where do I hail from? Let's be truthful. I like being truthful. I'm just adjusting. I guess I tightened that up a little bit too much. Since I'm standing, I just needed to adjust my mic a little bit. Now, I'm pretty sure this game is made in Unreal Engine. And now I feel like it's in my face. And it's a good mic, using a Shure mic. I'll show him the sigil. Show the sigil. This was found by my uncle who was murdered. I came here looking for who it belongs to. So definitely the quests have changed. But this is made, I believe, in Unreal, and you can see he's talking. It's also voiced, which is two things I love. Clearly, there's some motion capture that they're working on. Let's know more about it. And even for a game that is in early access, to have this quality of motion cap and voiced characters, I think that's pretty good. I think it's awesome, actually. I'm just taking a look at my actual streams, and they seem a bit frozen. No, Twitch is live. Okay, cool. YouTube is not working. We're gonna just check that real quick. I am using Restream. Still learning. And I don't believe anybody's actually watching yet, so I don't mind checking this stuff out. Okay, that says live, so click on that. Okay, there we go. We're live. We're live everywhere. Back to Restream. That's frozen. Okay, I'll deal with that. Pause preview. Yeah, that seems frozen, but everything else seems to be working. Let me send another quick little test. Yep, both of those are working, so we'll just play the game. What did he do? Oh, guess he just got a little angry side. Lubnar. Oh, the stupid brigands. Okay, cool. Lubomir. I go talk to him. All right. Okay, so there is another apostrophe close by. We'll go to that one first. This is, oh, what happened to her body there? Well, that's good. She's going to tell me first. All right. So I am skipping some stuff. Sorry. You guys should play this game. You should have some fun. You should play the game and have a little bit of fun. I I've played already like 30 hours, but I've restarted like 5 times. 3 times here. I'm a traveler. All right, I was hoping I could pick up some other quests, but it looks like I've got to complete at least one first. I'm not even going to talk to anybody in the village because they're grumpy and they don't really want to talk to me yet. So you'll see lower right hand corner of the screen is the mini map. The gray dots are the villagers and animals that are in the town. This is all wheat, but I can't collect any of it. Now, one of the things that we're going to do first, after we do a couple of quests and we establish our base village, and I am going to establish the base village in roughly the same general area that I have been because I like it quite a bit, is we're going to make a run for wheat. I'm going to show you guys where it is, how to get it, and maybe if we have enough time and I can build quickly enough, I might show you how to use it. You need a thrashing table in order to make the wheat seeds or barley. I think it's barley. No, that come from barley, not wheat. Let's talk to Lubomir. I'm looking for you, Lubomir. Albert Oberon. Hating El. Why do you hate him so much? Why do you leave the village? How about that? Give me the full one. Oh, kicked his dog. Uh, Hmm. I think there's some movies based on that, Mr. John Wick. I don't think I like these brigands. Yeah, you don't kick a dude's dog. You don't kill it. It's a good thing his name's not John. Really, Delbron? Oh, you're weak. All right. The cool thing about using a monitor is that I can hear myself and realize where I am not enunciating words properly. Let's go. All right. All right. We're not going to sleep there. We're going to move. I already know. Okay. So this is your villagers. You can assign them a 1 of 3 roles. I'll show you that shortly. Right now, I don't have a village, so I'm not even going to reassign. I'm just going to use him as somebody that's close by. You can command them in battle. We'll get to that. And then make sure that they're well fed. Later on, I will have workers that actually produce different types of food, and that'll be important. All right. Another thing that is important is hemp, right? Hemp is a naturally growing plant, but it has been cultivated by humans for millennia, thousands of years. It is extremely good for building materials, for rope in particular, and nautical rope even more in particular. Flax is also important, but that is readily available and easy to find, fairly easy to find. You're going to need some sticks. You've already seen that I've picked up some tin and some copper. Oh, mushrooms. Mushrooms are good. I'm just picking some stuff up on the way to the place that I want to set up my village. I am going to pick up a few mushrooms. Then you've got these berry bushes. Berry bushes are good too. Now, remember, every time you pick something up, you're using inventory slots. So you need to be a bit careful. And you'll also notice I am starving. So we're going to eat my fish. That'll give me a lot of uh, good material. And we're going to eat one of those and one of those. When it comes to food in this game, I like that you can't just eat 3 different berries. You'll notice on the top left hand side, both health in red and stamina grew. I gained more because I ate several different types of food. There should have been some hemp, some more hemp along the road. I'll go and run pick that up shortly. This is the general area that I like to start my starter village in. I like to, I guess, fantasize, pretend that I am in the medieval world, and this is legitimately me trying to set up a village. So, this is where I like to start. Now, let's take a look at the map, right? So, oh, I didn't mean to do that. Uh, that will move your characters, especially when you're commanding them. So, we've got some sage, some mud, some more mud. This map is a very good sized map, especially for a game. I haven't gotten to the point where I might be able to get a horse. I don't know if you can yet. I haven't seen anybody riding, but you've got bandit encampments. You can see those. And then you've got bandit encampments with 2 little diamonds underneath, and they're yellow. So the green ones, they're not as dangerous. And then you've got the ones that are red. Those ones are really dangerous. Some of the resources you want to keep an eye out for are tin. I happen to know there is copper up in this area, and I wanted to start my original village over here. You see that there's two rivers. I wanted to start on this side of the road, simply because I kind of wanted to use that bridge as a guard house kind of thing. But there's some wolves and some boars over there that kept on killing me. So I decided to start. I'm gonna start the village in this area. I want to keep it close to what I think a medieval hamlet. This isn't going to be a real village yet, but I want to keep it what I imagine one really kind of feels like and looks like. So let's see. We're gonna start it right over here, right? Mm, So the first house you build is yours. And I'm trying to make sure that I'm leaving enough space specifically to be able to build farms. I want my farms to be in that area. Farms you don't get for a little while. So I'm going to start my house right there. Now, let's hit tab. Tab brings the general menu up. You can move over with T. And if you hit tab and then tab again, it brings up the last item you were in. Going to go to settlement. Personal shack is what we're building. Population. This is the way to get to Lumar or any of your guys before they are without talking to them. So it's just a way to get to them, especially if they're far away. I'm going to turn him into a worker right now. Now he's going to start building my house for me. What I can't do is I have no other structure. So I have to build this. I got to get it done fairly quickly so I can get him a house. So I need flax. I picked some up. I didn't pick up enough. I need one more flax, and then I need to. Oh, those are bandits. I don't want to fight with those guys. Not yet. Notice they're red. Red is danger. That'll go for bandits. That'll go for wolves, boars. Anything that will generally attack you will be red. So keep an eye out on your mini map when you can. I am playing on a 49-inch screen, so sometimes I miss them and then I walk right into them. I'm going to pick up a couple of sages. Sage is important. I don't think for cooking, but for making like medicine, bandages to start will be the first thing that we can make. All right, so now I need sticks. For your initial house, they don't make you get logs. Why? Because you don't have an axe. You can make an axe, though. I'm just keeping an eye on those two bandits a little bit. Now, for an axe, you can actually make one by hand. So I'm going to pick up a few more sticks real quick. I'm going to make myself an axe. You do not need a workman's table to make an axe. But you do need stone. Okay, so I think I've forgotten how to make myself an axe. All right, so I'll show you the more difficult way. The way I think it's meant to be done anyway. Found a place yesterday that, all right, doesn't matter, right? So now my hut is done. This is where I'm gonna live. That's my bed. That's my private chest. I'm going to stick these items in there. I'm doing that specifically because I want to have more spots in my inventory. So, like I said, my plan is to make this fairly realistic. And what I want to do is create Lubmin's hut right there. It's going to be his first hut. He's going to build that real quick. And then we're going to build a fire in the middle. And I can lay everything out now. So let's lay out the fire. Can't get too close. Oh, it's the housing tent, but that's all right. So we're gonna stick that as close. What if I rotate? Okay, that's a little bit better, a little closer to everything. So I wanna keep cooking towards the middle. I'm gonna build a camp chest over here. Just there we go. Okay, so I'm just laying some stuff out. The first basic building blocks for the town. Workbench is super important. That's where we're going to make our axe. Research desk. This is where your people do research. So that's also important. All right. So we got those built. Well, we have the frame set up, and we want to get lumen in a house before it's too dark. All right. So I need wood. He's already getting logs. Good. And we need flax. I do have a torch. So we're gonna light the torch. We're gonna grab some flax. I think that's all we needed. I think it was just 2. This area over here is really cool. Oh, we need one more. I like how we can collect resources and leave them by whatever we're building. That way you don't have to have everything in your inventory while you're building. And for larger structures, it's fantastic. Notice the little red thing, left-hand side. It's really fantastic because you can run out, you can get some logs, and then you can come back. Leave the logs. That's a little close for me. Leave the logs, let things start being built, and then when you gather more materials, you come back, drop them off, and then eventually you just build the whole structure in once. I've noticed your workers don't start building the structure until you have everything. All right, so saplings you can gather by hand. You don't need an axe, but as soon as I finish that workbench, I'm going to build an axe. And I'm going to show you how to set some priorities as well. All right, so he's already still started building his hut. All right, so, oh, he's sleeping outside. All right, I think if I finish this for him, I also like how you actually have to kind of run around the building. I can't wait to do some larger buildings. I think after I finish this, he'll automatically go inside. Oh, what am I missing? What am I missing? Need one more wood. Finish his house. All right, let's finish his house. This should be at least. Oh, that was a berry. Right, there's some saplings. All right. I want to get him his own shelter. We're almost there. There you go. Okay, so that he's getting up. He's gonna go to bed now. Awesome. The first thing I want is this workbench. So let's go get another flax. It is only 11 o'clock at night, 2300. Thank you, United States, for not telling time the same way as the rest of the world. That'd be 11 o'clock or 2300 everywhere else. So I just picked up some flax. Running back. I want to get both. All right, so I need 5 wood. 5 wood. I need 10 total wood. Let's see if I have enough space. Yep, I do. All right, so I want to go gather wood. Once I have the wood and I've got the workbench created, then I can make an axe, and that makes getting wood so much easier because then you can take out young trees. Young trees give you, I think it's 3 wood. All right, so I'm up to 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, if I can, I'm going to grab a couple extra. There's some bandits over there. Keep an eye on those. Grab a couple extra, and I'm also I have 13. Okay, that's. I wanted to grab some stone so I can make an axe. All right. My meat's gone away, so I'm living off of the mushroom and the berries. Should be able to finish. Oh, oh, I built the wrong thing. That's okay. Chests are important. All right, cool. Now I'm sticking those mushrooms on there because you can roast mushrooms and that gets better quality food to you. All right, so what do I need for my workbench? It's this one. So I need 3 flax and 4 more wood. I have plenty of space. But there is stuff I don't need. I don't need these seeds. I don't need that. And I don't need to be holding any of that. All right, that potato is about to go bad, so I'm going to eat that. All right, so I need flax and I need more wood to finish my workbench. I don't know yet if sleeping gives you back health. What I don't know is if not sleeping kills you or drives you mad. It could. So let's finish the workbench, then we're going to go to sleep. I'm going to grab some more mushrooms while we're doing that. Plenty of space. So I need at least 5. We're going to try to grab a couple extra. Ideally, I want to be able to make my axe right after we finish that table. The axe is also a better weapon than the club. The club is 17 or 18 damage points, and an axe is definitely 20. All right, so now I'm gonna look for some stones. I think I need 3. Okay. Anytime I leave and go anywhere, I try to make sure I fill up my inventory before I come back. Just it's a wasted trip if you don't. All right, definitely got enough stone. Got 4 more inventory. Oh, look at that. Hemp. Always always try to get the hemp if I have open inventory slots. Later on, you'll see we need reeds. Reeds are important. And wheat. And we are going to make the run for wheat early. I want to make sure I've got at least 15 wheat in my personal box because we're going to need 5 to build the thrashing table. Boom. All right. We're going to craft myself a simple axe. Oh, I need 3 more wood. Okay. Let's go get some wood. There should be some sticks in here that I haven't picked up yet. As soon as we build this axe, we're going to go to sleep. Okay, so that's how you craft something, anything. We're going to go into inventory. We're going to switch those out. See, so that's 18 blunt damage and that's 20 cutting. Okay, I'm going to go with 20 cutting damage all day long. Stick that there. All right, so I just dumped a few things in there. Let's check this out. We're gonna, if I leave items, food items in there, Dobron or Lumen, sorry, will use them. There's no firewood on that, so the mushrooms shouldn't be cooking. See, they're not cooking. There would be a timer rotating if they were, but I'm gonna leave those just there. And we're gonna go to sleep. Oops. All right, so day 2. See, he's hungry. He's got some food in his hands because he just went and took the food that I left. Those roasted mushrooms are not going to cook until we have a fire going. I have an axe. And for materials, I need 1 flax, 2 logs, and 10 wood. Guess what? I can cut down these trees now. These don't give wood, these give logs. And we need 2. That's just 1. All right, so I want to finish up the research table. Once we get the research, oh, once we get the research table working, then I'm going to talk to our guy here. Okay, inventory is full. Okay, so I need 10 wood, 1 more of those. Now, like I mentioned, you can get wood from young trees. This is a young tree over there. So I'm going to go over that one. You'll notice on the left-hand side, every chop is some wood. I need a 10. That's 6, 7, 8. Now I got 10. Now, I know one of the things that we're going to have to build first is going to be a trap, rabbit trap. And you need 5 wood to make a trap. So I'm just going to grab a little extra wood. I also want some wood to light that fire. And we can chop a couple extra of these trees. If I chop the trees down, our workers will go gather the logs whenever they need them. And then they don't have to chop the trees because they're already chopped. Or I can run and grab the trees. Since I'm over here, I'm just going to chop a couple. Ooh, this is a big tree. It's chopping. Oh, there we go. Okay. That one's going to have to be cut into smaller pieces for sure. Let's talk to him first. Oh, he won't. The people won't talk to you if you have your weapons out. Okay, I already made him a place to sleep. It's a research desk. Boom. Research desk complete. Research small trap with Loveman's help. So, small trap. Okay, he needs two of these and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so now he's going to start researching. While he's doing that, I can't do the research as far as I can tell. Managing your settlement. All right, there's no raid planned at the moment. That's good. Got my outpost started. Okay, cool. All right, so he's gonna go and do that. But one thing that I am gonna show you right now, research is my top priority, especially early game. So I'm gonna change that to 1. I always want the if the materials are there, I want them doing the research. Okay. Next, I'm gonna create a second simple house. Now you can put 2 villagers into each simple house. I'm doing that just so that later on we can get villagers quickly after I've got. If you take a look at the top left above my health bar, which I'm going to eat a little food. Let's go and check my mushrooms. All right, so boom, add a little wood. Now you see how there's a little blue circle that's growing clockwise. That is telling us how quickly our food is cooking. So while that's working, I'm going to come back over here. We're going to manage workers. And the first things we're going to do, we're going to say, we're going to make, we always want to top these up. We want to have 2 simple traps working. And I always want to have at least 1 extra axe for my villagers. I'm just going to load up some materials. Oh, we're also going to change this to priority 3. It's not critical, but I want Liebman working on that stuff when he's not doing other things. Right now, he's working on the spare house, and it is a spare house because I don't need 2 houses. I only have 1 worker. I want some food. Almost done. Okay, so I'm taking all the roasted mushrooms in the chest. He still has 1 regular. There's 2 cooking now. You right click and hold it down, and you can consume food. So now I've got the potato, the mushroom. I'll go get some berries. He's working on the 2 traps. And what's the actual quest? Humble beginnings. Talk to Lubamar. All right. Talk to Lubamar. All right. Bring 2 small traps to Dobron. All right. So he's working on those. In the meantime, I'm going to set him to. Next thing I want is foraging camp. And I need regular mushroom, stone, and berries. Like I said, I was going to eat one of those. That gives me 3 different foods. I also want 10 wood because I want to make 2 traps that I'm going to put out and set. And to set traps, you need berries or mushrooms, and they can be roasted. If they're burnt, they won't work. Okay, I'm just getting some wood. I'm going to try to gather a bunch. I have a bunch of spots open. Because I want 2 traps and to set up him for researching that foraging before I go and talk to Dobron, because that's going to take me a minute to run all the way to town and back. And after I talk to Dobron, I'm pretty certain that I'm going to be able to do a couple of quests for the villagers. Oh, my inventory is full. Time to run back, use up my stuff. So I can't collect anything else. So now I'm just running back. Food is good. Oh, I lost my potato. Can't eat a roasted mushroom. Oh, oh, where's my village? There we are. Okay, so he's making a couple of things. Awesome. 1, 2. Oh, no, wrong section. So you got to remember to scroll down. Oops. Manage workers. I'm going to take the 2 traps he made. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm going to take those traps that he made. He might have already moved them. Okay, now he doesn't know the traps. Oh, you idiot. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so now he just needs mushrooms. All right, so he should be making 2 more traps, and I'm going to place these traps. I like to place the traps, like, in a realistic way. Where would I place a trap? Near some bushes. Then you need to add a berry. Set a second trap right here. Add a roast mushroom. That's fine. So now I'm going to be catching some stuff. And I need all 10 of my woods back. Because now I want him to make 2 more traps. And he should. But since he's not, I'm just going to make them. No, he'll make them. That'll be fine. Okay, so I need 2 flax and a log. That's a solo bad guy. I don't want to kill him. Let's do it. Oh, he's got a shield. So I'm running back here because I want Dobron to participate. Come on, Dobron. Wake up. Whatever. There you go. So you block with right. So far, I haven't had to really make sure that my blocks are coming from the right direction. It seems to auto do it. Oh, I was hoping for some straps. But that was fine. So battle, health and injuries, I didn't get too hurt. Sleeping fully restores it. When your companions become injured, though, you got to be careful. If they become injured twice before they rest, then they die forever. Haven't had that happen yet, though. So I needed flax combat. Yeah, I just did that. See footwork, observe their footwork, plenty of different weapon types. So that's all kind of important. Right, so I'm just going to grab these sticks. Really, what I needed was some hemp. Not hemp, sorry, flax. There's some flax. Now, I mentioned straps a minute ago. Straps are, in my opinion, the first major bottleneck, right? Because you need straps to build quite a bit, and you can't actually create straps until after you build the town hall. And you need 15 straps to build the town hall, or 30. I don't remember. We'll get there. Oh, so I need one more, and I need some logs. See, he's got my 2 traps in there. What time of the day is it? It's 1 o'clock. I can get there and get back. Okay, I'm gonna take a little bit of food. I'm leaving Lubin here. Let's check the research table. Make sure I don't need him doing any research. 67%. He needs 5 mushrooms. But for right now, we're gonna go give these 2 traps to Dobron. They're in my inventory. While we're doing that, we're gonna gather the materials that are not close by. And as I mentioned, you can't eat, like, I can't eat another roasted mushroom, but I can eat a raw mushroom. That gives me a little bit of extra health. So I'm going to keep 1 extra food item of each in my inventory. And we're going to run to Dobron. We're just running back to Hirdine, finishing up this quest for Dobron, and that should unlock additional villager quests. That's kind of what I'm going for. Arendine, here we go. It's 2:30. 2:36 in real life. Oh, look, times match. I haven't seen anybody on a mount of any type. I'm sure that is going to be part of this. Oh, look at that. We didn't look at all these. No, look at all these real quick. Just in case any of them are required for a quest. That's good. All right, let's talk to him. Yeah, we're working together. We're going to build a village that outdoes yours, big guy. All right. I am now an associate. I've got some question marks. That wasn't what I wanted. Oh, not at the minute. Oh, that's a good question mark. All right, so now I got to go back and talk to the elder again. All right, so that is like a fighting quest. All right, so I'm just trying to get a few. All right, so I need 2 hemp, 2 sage, and 2 flax for that quest. Nope. So the reason I'm grabbing these quests is because you need to get this reputation up. That's how you recruit people. And I don't want to recruit people that are just 100. Yeah, that's not my goal. So let's look at the journal. Let's do Ancient Legacy first. We're going to track that because that one I know is right around the corner. And I should be able to get everything. Oh, you can get injured doing that. All right, so the plan right now is I'm going to do these quests. Then I'm going to try to recruit one more villager, send them to my village. Oh, I can eat this mushroom. I'm going to send one more villager to my village, probably run back to it myself. I grab this hemp. Nope, too close to Herondine. Grab this hemp. Nope, still too close. All right, I just looted the box. All right, so now I can return to Oscar, but I don't want to. I want to the remedy for remembrance. I need 2 hemp, 2 sage, 2 flax. I should be able to gather all of that very close. 2 hemp, 2 sage, 2 flax. I know what all of that looks like. I want to return both of these quests at the same time. Just saves me a little bit of time. The goal for tomorrow is going to be I'm going to collect all this flax. All right, hemp. Hemp is less abundant than flax. Okay. Now I'm looking for 2 flax. I actually already have that. Track this quest. So yeah, I just need 2 sage. Some sage right down here. I'm gonna check my inventory. Yeah, we're good. So I'll grab some flax while I'm over here. Sage is violet color. Nah, violet's too dark. Sage is sage. Should be some right over here. Oh, there's some. Okay, so I need 2 of this. That's good. So now I can go return at least 2 of those quests. That might give me enough reputation to get a second villager. And I'm going to show you why I'm not just doing the low ones as well. We'll try to complete 3 quests. It's only quarter to 6. I want to have at least 400 blue reputation before I try to recruit anybody. Books. Laborer, harvesting, and harvesting. We're going to read that. Can't read books right after books. Oh, there is something going on with people's bottom halves. Right, so I just picked up a crafting, but you see, won't let me read it. It's going to take 30 minutes for me to be able to read another book, but oh, that didn't give me any reputation. Oh no. All right, journal. Okay, so we got foul play and vagabonds. Vagabonds is the one for uh, the Elder Dobron, but we're going to do foul play real quick. Track that. Oh, so I talked to the wrong person, but this is showing you one of the things that I wanted. Um, she only costs 178 reputation. You'll see that right here. Renown, rather. Look at her skills. She's actually a decent fighter. That's awesome. And her she can level up to level 4, which that's actually not too bad. I might just hire her now. I did. Meant to talk to this person. Expert Weaver. So to give you an example, okay. Let's talk to her so you can see that you can talk to your people. I'm going to send her to camp. That's basically what that's doing, is turning her into a worker. But let's talk to Camilla. So I can't hire her. I don't have enough reputation. Notice, look at how much stronger she is, right? And I need 396. I've only got 29. She also has higher levels, right? So the more renown you have and the more reputation, the better followers you can hire. All right, so now I need to talk to 2 more people. Oh, there's one of them. Chickens have been disappearing. All right, one more person to chat with. Again, the active quest, the highlighted apostrophe is where what you need to find or who you need to talk to. All right, so that just pissed him off. Iron. I don't even know where to get iron. So I'm not going to follow that quest for right now. I'm finishing the quest for the chicken lady. As I mentioned, I've already played the beginning of this game several times, so I know that I need to go over here. I need to find some feathers on the ground. Oh, and I can eat a berry. My cow is glitching. Now, after I finish this quest specifically, most of it's going to be new. And I can tell you, these feathers are in slightly different places than they were yesterday, which I think is also cool. The pattern of the quests have changed. Oh, I don't see this one. Gets dark fast. Anybody who's ever been camping or in the woods near dusk knows it can get dark very quickly. And it just did. I do. You always have a choice. All right, I'm going to try to finish this quest. It's only 9:30. It's dark out. Now, if you remember, I went through those sheets up by Dobron pretty quickly. One of them mentioned the solstice. And if you're mentioning the solstice, that makes me think that seasons are real. And since I played a couple of times, I know winter is coming. Unlike Medieval Dynasty, the winter here won't kill you as far as I've seen so far, but eventually it probably will. All right, so those quests are all done. Got 229 renown, and I'm on the bandit quest. So time to run back to my village. Let's well, I don't need to have my torch out. Let's not use it because your armor, weapons, armor maybe not. I I haven't seen any damage to my clothing or armor. But when it comes to weapons and tools, they do degrade. So you got to keep an eye on that. On my way back to the village, I've got 12 slots. Not quite 12, it was more like 9 that I can grab. And you'll notice that I had a couple of coins. Those coins will come in handy later. I'll sell those to Dobron. After I finish the quest about the bandits, I will take all the coins up to Dobron and turn those in. I think those give me renown. It's either renown or they make the village like me a little bit more. Either way, it's good. Like I said, I'm just gonna gather some stuff on my way back. Is that hemp? Nope, stump. All right, so my village is right over here. Got 4 more empty slots before I go and sleep. I'm gonna collect some wood. I want to make sure the lady I just recruited to my village has at least a wood axe to defend herself. Oh, inventory is full. Oh, I need one more stone or one more wood. So I'm gonna, oh, I just dropped that on the ground. Uh-oh, where is my other settler? Didn't expect her to be sleeping in there. It's all right. All right, so I'm going to hold on to both of those. Going to stick these books in there for right now, and those. Don't need to be carrying those around. For food. All right, so I need, if I want to make her another stone axe before I go to sleep. So I need 4 more wood. And I'm sure, oh, he hasn't finished this? Yeah, lazy motherfucker. All right, so I'm running out to go to these mushroom patches over here real quick. I want to make sure he has everything he needs to finish those to finish that research. Mushrooms, I guess, are just outside his collectible territory, so there. That's 6. I needed 5. Oop. Why am I grabbing berries? Well, 1, I can eat them. 2, my traps are ready. That gives me small meat and pelts. For pelts and for other types of animal skin, you've got pelts and then you've got hides. Hides you need to get from deer. Small piece of meat. You take that mushroom before it burns. Same with that one. Oops. Okay, let's go put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so now those are all there. I'm going to stick these mushrooms in here along with those hides. Oh, I think I need 1 more of those. We're going to build that axe. Okay. We got 2 more small meats. Gonna cook them all. It's been more than 30 minutes, I think. So let's see if I can read another book. Nope. Nope. Yes, that's all the small meat. Put away. All that away. All right, so we're gonna wait for that stuff. And in the meantime, we are gonna build the outhouse, at least where it's gonna go. And like in real life, I want the outhouse kind of far away. Oh, cool. Hey, yeah, now it's a cool looking, pretty game. Only good, sir. I'm working on building my own. It's called the Three Legged Stag. Thanks for joining my channel for a minute. This game is looking pretty good, though. I'm rather impressed. You- This is not my game. No, I wish it were. All right, so I guess I'll have a piece of meat. I think I can leave stuff in their storage containers so that they can pick it up too. All right, so I got all the meat. Gonna leave one each in their storage. I still have stuff, and I'm gonna go to sleep. 4 days until winter, so I want to be ready for winter. Come on, guys, you got stuff in your box. Adding protein to your diet increases food quite a. Oh, good, they did take it. Okay, awesome. So they're eating. I want to. She's getting a weapon. Boom. Uh oh. There you go. All right, now she has a weapon. I feel much better. All right, so we got that building. Before I leave, I want him to finish his research. Once that research is done, I'm going to start another one. We're going to do that quest. Okay, so that's done. Next thing I want is the logging camp. I'll let him deal with that. What we're really going to do, I believe. Oh, there it is. Okay, that's where we're going. We're going over there. You use the scrolly button. You press that down in order to mark the territory. We've got the foraging camp. We're gonna set that up. Gonna set that up a little bit further outside. The reason you've got some mud over there. There's stones and copper or tin over here. But this might be close enough to the water line in order to get them to go and get reeds. we're gonna do that. We're gonna build it all the way over here. Hopefully that will be close enough that they can get reads. Okay, I know there's reads right over here. So I'm just gonna check something. My waypoint's 100. Radius is 150. And I know there's reads over there. So hopefully once that's built, they'll collect reads. But we're making a run. We're going here. Why? Okay, we're making a run. We are up here. We're running to this windmill. Why? Because I need wheat. I have all my inventory slots are open. I've just eaten some meat. I can collect some berries and some mushrooms on the way. But I want to pick up at least 15 wheat, and I know that is where it is. It's kind of far away. And the cool thing is, it is in a walled town that has been taken over by bandits. But it is the only place I know for sure you can get wheat. I'm gonna grab this because I have plenty of slots. And I know there's a quest coming up that's going to ask me to pick up garlic. Hopefully I got a garlic seed. 6, 12, 18, so I can pick up 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's everything. Now I'm going straight to my waypoint. So garlic was a resource that I didn't have yet. I got some garlic seeds out of that as well. And now we're going to head to the waypoint. We're going to try to avoid any bandits. Minimap, remember, red dots are bad dots, at least right now. So far, I only have an axe and a torch. So I know that this is the only place I can get wheat at the moment because I spent an hour and a half going to all 3 of the local starter towns and asking the merchant, asking everybody if they had wheat or wheat grain or anything that looked like wheat. And the answer was no. I checked everything that looked. Oh, those are okay, guys. They're headed straight to the wheat, too. That's not good for them. All right, you see? That's the walled village, as I was mentioning. Now, I got to sneak into this place. My mushroom's almost gone. I don't have any other food on me. I don't think you. Maybe you can. Nope, you can't eat raw garlic. All right, so I have to avoid being seen because if you are under attack, you can't collect resources. That's important to remember. I'm going to try to sneak into their wheat field, and I'm going to collect wheat until I am spotted or until I have. There we go. All right, wheat. I'm going to keep on going. I need at least 10. That would be the minimum. I'm going to keep on going until it stops me. All right, my inventory's full. I did not get into a fight. We're running away. Those guys will kill me quick. All right, let's check out the map. I want to just go like that. All right, now I know where I'm headed. Okay, we got our wheat. That's what we needed. We needed the wheat. Now that we have the wheat, yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to change where my little TV thing is. By TV thing, I mean camera. But now that we know where the wheat is, or we have wheat, we don't have to run back to that village for a while. Still early in the morning. Food is good. Probably have two more rabbits. Oh, that's a wolf. I don't have spot. Oh, they're fighting the wolf. As far as I can tell, if an NPC fights a creature, oh shoot. Did not want that. Ran right into them. If an NPC fights a creature or a person, you do not get any rewards from it. So yeah, I just nerfed those. I nerfed those guys right into that battle because I didn't want to deal with it. I just want to get back to my town. I want to put this wheat into my box. And that was the goal. Maybe finish up this Dobron quest. And then I'll stop streaming and I will go outside and enjoy the beautiful weather for a couple hours. I am planning on doing another stream today. This one is going to be my game, TLS, Three-Legged Stag. And it is going to be replacing all of the wooden beams from the material that I kind of created from a wood board that doesn't look right into actual wooden beams that I also got off of Megaskin, and they look much better than my square wooden boards. All right, I'm going to grab a berry. Oh, wait, no. Oh, no. All right, so here's a little trick I found. Oh, shut up. Let's see if I can't find a berry bush. There's a berry bush. Okay. So here's a little trick I found. Harvest a berry. My inventory is full. Loot the berry, and you can still eat it. Just a little trick. All right, cool. I'm back at my village. I'm going to turn this off. I'm going to go stick this wheat. Save chest. Okay, that works. Really, I only need to stick 15 in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 14. So I can take everything else if I have space. Well, that's all the space I have there. Now let's start building some, or let's start researching. All right, so let's take a look at the codex, not the codex, skill tree. Why did I run for wheat? So that we can farm wheat. So what do we need to build a farm? That's where the skill tree comes in handy. What is our goal? Our goal is a farm. That's a mining camp and pickaxe. That's not a farm. Weaving loom. That's important. That's probably what we're going to do next is the weaving loom. Weaver's huts. All right, mud collector. And then the farm and the hoe. So what we're going to do is we're going to research either mud collector or the weaving loom. Either one, I need resources I don't have. We need river reeds for both. So, no, we're going to start with the weaving loom. We need the weaving loom for a few reasons. You take flax, hemp, reeds, and you create small ropes, cords, linen, and thatch. Thatch, you need the wheat, and that's why we did that. All right, foraging camp, logging camp. That's what we just did. And I like to set my logging camp over here. Oh, there's freaking bad guys. Still going to set the logging camp out right there. Now, there's some bad guys. I don't like the bad guys. And they have resources that I want. So, let's go and attack the bad guys. In order to do that, I want my guys. We're going to turn him into a companion, turn her into a companion. They're both going to run to me, and then we're going to go and attack these guys. Perfect. They're running at me. Perfect. 3 on 2. Now 3 on 1. Boom! Killed them both. All right. So now we tab. We go back to inspect. Go back to worker. Back to worker. Nice. Done. All right. Straps. And a hide. Woof. That was a good find. More straps. Straps are super important as far as resources go. Now, we are also going to set up second crate. We're going to set that up over here. Just because we can't do a storage shed yet. And my plan is to build the weaving loom over here. All right, so we got that started. I don't have anything. What's my inventory look like? Because I want to go grab some reeds. We're going to drop these 3 if we can. We can't. Really want to go grab some reeds. Let's do this quest real quick. This I have not done. This is brand new part of this quest. Need to refill. All right. I will BRB. All right, I am back. Athletic Brewing. Love you guys. You make some great stuff. About 12 years ago, I had a similar idea. I proposed it to a very wealthy guy at my business school. And he told me I was stupid. Clearly wasn't stupid. Oh, okay. We're dueling. Yeah. That's right, Dobron. You suck at fighting. Boom. Oh, come on. I don't want to kill Dobron. There we go. Okay. Tell Lubin, you're ready to attack. Let's go. Let's go. This is a new quest. I haven't done this one. No, stop it. Talk to him. I need to go get some food, but let's waste no time. All right, so the mini map shows us where we need to go. I need to eat some meat. Yep, got some right there. We're gonna take a mushroom too. All right, let's go. Should I bring my lady fighter with me? I don't think I should. Let's do that. Let's bring her too. Inspect, companion, make sure he's on companion. All right, we're all going. Yep, we're gonna go and take out these bandits. I have not done this quest. This is new. I don't know how many bandits there are. Hoping we get some cool rewards. Got a few inventory slots. We're full on food. Let's do it. I don't know what hitting the clip button on Twitch does, but I just did it. We are going for a new quest that I haven't done yet. We're going after some bandits. I don't know how long the create clip thing works for. Huh, gotta learn that. All right, looks like there's two bad guys over here. Oh, they're coming at me. Come on. Come on, Liebman. Where are you? There we go. Yeah. All right. So you're going back to work. You are also going back to work. I'm going to search these guys. All right. Nice. These guys had some good stuff. I'm going to go check out their little area. Oh, look at that. They got a chest. Maybe I shouldn't have told my people to go away yet. Oh, no. All right, I need one of them back. N is the quick way to do that. Inspect companion. All right, he's gonna run back to me. In a note, this new guy thought he was so clever joining us and setting up for the brigands trap. Pathetic. Oh, how much fun we had toying with him instead. It's just a shame that the rat ran away, but we'll get him. He's bound to come back for our loot. Oh, what do you got? Oh, look at that. Fur. They got a lot. Okay, so we're going to talk to Libman. We're going to go to inventory. We're going to drop some stuff on him. We're going to eat that. No, it kind of sucked, but whatever. Give him a strap. Get rid of that. All right, now we should be able to get some of this stuff out of the loot bag. All right, everything except for the arrows out of that one. So let's end. Let's get her back. Okay. Talk to him again. Inventory. And we're going to set him back to working. Right. He'll go back to town. Right. She's on her way back over. All right. When she gets here, I have enough inventory slots that I can give her those arrows. Or I'll have to hold on to those arrows. That was it. That was all the loot they had. Whatever. Where's my lady? I don't even remember her name. Come on. There you are. All right, that was cool. That was a new quest that I hadn't done yet. inventory. I'm gonna give you a bunch of stuff. You're getting these ropes. You're getting one of those. All right. Was that a bedroll? No, linen. Nice. All right. I can now pick that strap up. Should have enough space for these simple arrows. Hey, that stuff's valuable. Think about this. We're in the medieval times here. That stuff is definitely worth taking. All right, we're headed back to our little town. All right, we're close enough. She's getting set back. Oh, 99%? That's not good. That little 99% up on the top of that screen is basically saying that tomorrow my village is going to be close to getting attacked. Usually it gets to 100% and then you get attacked the next day. It gives you a day warning so far. All right, I got, oh, there's some spots here. I can stick some stuff in here. I can stick one thing in there. Awesome. He just dropped a loot bag. I need 3 flax and 6 wood in order to make my next. All right, I got no space there. All right, so I need 3 flax. I can grab 3 flax. And I need that second container, like yesterday. No flax. No, what's not helpful? Arrows take up a lot of space. All right, so right now it's 7:30. For those that don't know what that time looks like. All right, so now I need 6 woods. I want to get this done. I'll run up to Herondine in the morning. Oh, I just lost a food. I'll eat this potato. One. I don't even see any. Oh, there's some young trees. Raid expected. Your settlements. Expected tomorrow. You can see that in the bottom right hand screen above the mini map. Expected tomorrow. All right, so I need 2 more woods and then I can empty my inventory. No point in gathering from those traps because I don't have any spots in my inventory right now. Need a young tree. There's some. Okay. Okay, so now I can finish that second crate. Once that's done, I can empty my inventory. Grab the meat and the pelts. Move that loot bag. I don't know if you leave loot on the ground if it disintegrates, and I don't want to risk it. All right, storage chest. Okay. So I'm gonna stick every single thing I can right into there. All right, I'm gonna take 2 garlics because I think I need those. Now we're not gonna need them until tomorrow. Take those 2 garlics back. Take that. I don't want them to have access to those heights quite yet. I want to save those. I will give them access to this tin. Tin is fine for them. These books, yeah, cool. They can have access to them too. Drop this tin, drop these books. I'm gonna go grab a couple berries, reset these traps, put that meat and the pelts. I'm gonna grab 3 berries. Oh, almost forgot to grab my skins. Okay, so that one's reset. That one is also reset. Okay. They'll cook the food. Not worried about that. I'm going to hold on to that, drop that. I'm going to check my quests and journal. J for journal. Simple. I need 5 simple acts. Oh, I can probably make that actually. 200 plus 1 coin and 200. 5 simple axes. What do I need for simple axes? I need 6 wood. So I would need a lot of wood actually. What I can do is I can set my workers to making that. And do that. We're gonna do a one-off build of 5. And then when they get around to it, they get around to it. All right, let's check and see if there's any meat in here. Nope, no meat, but cooked mushroom. I'll take that. What do they got in here? All right, they used everything. Cool. Or they moved it. All right, so bedtime. Cool. All right, that's going to be it. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. And yeah.
Every time the night bells ring, I hope your light is what they bring. Like the North Star in the sky, you guide me home, you're my reason why. You're the light that leads me through. Every road brings me back to you. In your glow I'll never roam. Your smile's my guide, my way back home. When the road grows long and cold, your love's the warmth my heart can hold. Like a hearth fire burning bright, you bring me home, you make make it right. You're the light that leads me through. Every road brings me back to you. In your glow I'll never roam. Your smile's my guide, my way back home. Past the pines and rivers stone, through the dark I'm not alone. Where the tavern candles glow, that's the place my heart still knows. You're the light that leads me through. Every road brings me back to you. In your glow I'll never roam. Your smile's my guide, my way